I forgot to upload the song. Doing the best that we've got. When you're over. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Halloween, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome to class. Hello. Just getting started, making sure everything is set up properly. Let's find out. Should have done this before I hit go, but I've been on a journey, but on quite the journey lately. I was busy, and then I got sick for a week. I had a fever. I still felt woozy today in the morning. It's been like 8 days, 9 days. But I'm doing better now. Thank you for asking. But yeah, that sucked. I got really sick. I had this fever. I had a fever. I needed more cowbell. All I needed was a little bit more cowbell. Yeah, no, I was pretty darn sick. It kind of sucked though, because I rarely get sick, and when I do get sick, I freak out. And I was like, what's going on with me? But yeah, I was hold on, yeah, I was tired. I've been tired. I had to go. I've been gone for like 3 weeks. I didn't mean to not do a show, but last week, what I forget. Last week I was sick. The week before I was out of town, and the week before that I was out of town. So it's like I think I hadn't done what episode. Yeah, this October really took a hit with all of my content creating or just like shows and stuff. I just from what do you call it? Just from being busy or being sick or like I had to. I'm not. I'm looking at it as like I think I was moving around too much, like from city, state, state, and I think my body finally caught up to me. All the traveling, no rest. Especially when I was in New York, I didn't sleep 2 nights. I just kind of roughed it out. But yeah, I'm doing a show tonight. Halloween, love Halloween. I actually have a Killer Clowns from Outer Space in the background. A group of kids must save the town from invading aliens who look like circus clowns. That was a movie. I didn't I when I saw it first time when I think I was like in 6th grade or something like that. This is from 1988. Wow, this is an 80s movie. I always thought it was like 90s. But I always enjoyed it. Let's see. Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space was always fun. But check this out, just real quick. Little Shorty went as Super Mario, and then Dad went as a rodeo clown. So there we are. That was fun. We did the trunks for treats. So you go to like a parking lot, like a supermarket or whatever retail store, and then you go and they have people there give you things, or like trick or treating. This is like I guess like a circle, like a like a wagon. But what do you call it? Sorry, it was fun. We got to see a lot of things. I like exposing my son to as many things as possible. That way he can I don't know, not be scared when he gets to turn into an adult, or that way he can be good at just like us approach. It's good to have I think it's good to have like a good understanding. What is that? I'm in my studio in my backyard, so it's probably a possum or possibly a squirrel. I don't know. Could have been a branch. I have a pecan tree next door, and apparently those branches fall a lot. But yeah. So I was talking about just go do share screen. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's cool. This past year at Texas Frightmare, the Chiodo brothers, the people that actually put this movie on, made this movie, created this movie, They were there. I didn't get to meet them. It was like them. Surprisingly, John Kaiser. I was like, there's no way I could talk to the Crypt Keeper. And then there were like a few that were there's like 3 or 4 of them that were like super hard to get a hold of because there was just like too many people. I know I was VIP, but I spent my time with David Sheridan. And that was fun. But the Shadow Brothers were here. This is why one thing about this movie is like I don't know because it was 1988, so I was only 4 when it came out. But I was always like I never knew about this movie. Like they didn't talk about it a whole lot, but it was well made. It was like these 3 brothers made this movie, and they directed it and they made it. They raised the money themselves, and dude, they put this is like an awesome look. I mean, look at this stuff. It's like so well made. Like like they took their time to make this movie. It's got what's his name, Vern Wells. Is that the name? I'm already messing that up. What is that? Oh, John Vernon. Vernon Wells. What am I thinking? That's the other guy. That's Mad Max. It's a comedy, horror, sci-fi. See, Steven Chiodo was the director, and then the brothers they all wrote it. Charles, Steven, and Edward Chiodo. Stars Grant Kramer, Susan Sidney, and John Allen Nelson. Which I met John Allen Nelson at this Texas Frightmare was his first time. So there a lot of them were there. I just it gets expensive. I can't. I love the prices for the horror conventions. I do. I really do. I think they're very affordable. I think they're awesome. But the fact that they add up, I get a lot. But I mean, look at this movie. Look how well made it was. Look, like these guys really took their time to make this movie. I think it matters when you care about something. I remember going to their panel, and they just talked about how passionate they were about making a movie. We're gonna knock my block off. Things are so well. I mean, they showed up now. I've seen these the Killer Clowns from Outer Space at like every convention now. They showed up to the big Texas Comic Con too. They looked really well made too. I felt like I was like, oh man, those things are real. It would suck, but at least it's cool. You get to find their weakness. This movie's cool. It was well made. It is funny. This is like I'm working on a project, a couple projects right now. We're getting written, and we're not trying to make them funny, but god dang, comedy kind of just runs out of us. It comes in like my couple partners and I that we're writing. It just turns into funny. I don't know how. We're just like I'm like, dude, let's get serious. And we do, and it gets funnier. But yeah, like this. Oh god, the pie scene. This is crazy. I'm actually paused it. I'm not playing it right now. I'm focusing on this on the show because I do want to watch it tonight. I want to watch this one. The hand. He turns into the puppet from outer space. Such a great well made movie. I mean, look at the poster too. Look, this is so cool. Like as a fanboy, as a graphic designer, like this is cool. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's crazy. I mean that alone, I need to get that poster. I think I'm gonna get that poster next time I see a thing with the Kyoto brothers. I'll get them to sign it. It was just crazy how their line was just so like the fans love them. I love them. I mean, at Texas Frightmare, you're there all day. You'll get the signatures. You'll get there. They'll eventually open up. But sometimes I just don't do it. I mean, Robert Englund is just too hard to get sometimes. Freddy Krueger, you can't he's hard. Like it's like those people wait. The Fred heads. How y'all doing? Yeah, look at the brothers there. I'm trying to get my brother to see if he'll kind of. I figured I finally had to settle, not settle, but I have to tell myself that my brother's he's not an actor like I am. I'm trying to get my brother to do some acting, but he doesn't want to. So I'm not gonna force him, but he likes doing more modeling, more posing. So I'm doing that stuff with him. There's was it John Allen Nelson? Yeah, John Allen Nelson. That's the guy, man. He still looks like that. He looks amazing. He was actually wearing some kick-ass boots at Texas Frightmare. Do I have it right here? Where do I have my stuff? Where's my stuff at? I don't know where I put it. I got the new stuff here. I gotta go through that. I haven't even posted any of that. I don't know. I'm like so outdated, but while I was in a Red Bank, I got this awesome what's it called? This is a companion. Yeah. What is this? A graffiti design and Viewski presents the Mallrats companion. Oh yeah, it's a script basically of the movie, photo shoots and stuff. I love that. This is how you get better at like understanding scripts. I got better because I was as an actor. I was reading a bunch of scripts back in the day, and then I what do you call it? As an actor, I was reading a bunch of scripts back in the day, And then I started reading them more and more and more, and I just figured out I was like, oh, I think I know how to write into this. I think I know how to figure it out now after taking boatload of hours of like workshops and classes and stuff like that. It's easy for me to write a script. Story is the harder part, right? But like this movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, like it tapped with somebody, people in the horror community, and it was just well made. Um, that being said, man, this show needs to kind of step it up a lot more. I need to do a little bit more due diligence to the creativity part of my brain and the things I want. So I do want to bring in like some serious topics from now on. So we're gonna try to figure out something because unfortunately, recently Matthew Perry passed away, and he had addiction problems. So it's always good to kind of see how he was dealing with it and how he copes. So I haven't looked into it yet, but that'd be a good one. What I did look into today was what was I looking at? I was looking at because it came up against Charles Rocket, and that guy has quite a story. How did I get there? Let's see. How did I get here? What was I doing? Did I put his name in there? What movie was I watching he was in? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Here we are. Check it out. I was watching this movie right now. Okay, so I saw quite a few movies. What do you call it? While I was sick. I mean, I'm watching She-Hulk and Book of Boba Fett right now, back simultaneously. I'm halfway through both, so those are pretty awesome. I'll talk about those later. But like watching those books, remember the books? Watching those shows and just learning what's how modern cinema is being made, or just the shows. It's really cool. All right, here we go. I was watching this movie. This is a gem. This was from 2000. I love this movie. Like, I didn't mean to like fall in love with it, but I fell in love with it because it's just a great animation. I think there's a lot of what do you call it? Things that this movie has in common. I know there's a lot of great actors in it, and all right, here we go. That movie is Titan AE. Yeah, this is a cool movie. I loved it when I was a kid. And let's see real quick. Let me pull it up real fast because I had a lot of good actors. But Charles Rocket's name came out, and because he's in it, and then like Jim Brewer, John Leguizamo, but he passed away. They say suicide or self-delete. Sorry, self-deleted, and we'll talk about that in a second. Here we go. Titan AE. Hold on, let me get rid of the. Okay, cool. Did get rid. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. So the Titan AE 2000 PG. It's still a PG movie. There's a freaking neck snap and it's PG movie. I love that. 1 hour 34 minutes. Animation, action, adventure. A young man learns that he has to find a hidden Earth ship before an enemy alien space does in order to secure the survival of humanity. Directors Don Bluth and Gary Goldman. Writers Hans Bauer, Randall McCormick, and Ben Udlin. Matt Damon, Drew Barrymore, and Bill Pullman. There's a lot of big names in this movie. So down the list. Jim Brewer plays the cook. I forgot about that. Ken Dudson Campbell is Poe. We also have here. Where was I looking at it? It's Janine Garofalo's in this. And then David L. Lander, he's in it too. The mayor, John Leguizamo. This is one thing I noticed. Nathan Lane too does a great job as Preed. But I noticed that John Leguizamo likes to play these characters that are kind of small in stature, kind of round. Because the character Goon, he's like that. And then that reminds me of the character he plays in what's it called? Oh my god, what's the movie called? Oh god, the musical. It's like 2001. Ewan McGregor, Nicole Kidman. What are you called? Sorry, guys, you gotta help me out. That movie. John Leguizamo plays. All right, just pick it. Come on, he's just right here. What is it called? Moulin Rouge. God, he's in that movie, and he plays Tulsi Lautrec, and he's like a small little guy. And he's in Spawn. He plays the clown and the Violator, and that's the smaller. So he's got characters that he likes to play. That's pretty cool to pick up on. I don't think he's very tall, but I think he's not short. I think he's like 5'6", 5'7". So he's not really like a big, not really like a big guy, but for him to portray these characters that are like smaller, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think Latino, is one of us. So I always thought that was nice representation. But he plays like these sci-fi characters, these like the fantasy characters, and I was always like, oh wow, he even as Goon, he's a small guy. And then Tone Loc, who's in this Tech. So this movie is pretty cool, man. I think it's still one of my favorite animation movies. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was one of the first movies they shot with a 3D camera, 3D rendering in animation. Because yeah, there's just a bunch of camera pools in it, and they're trying to show you that what it can do. I mean, now it's like we can go do it on our iPhone. You can go into like an AI, or I mean augmentation, and you can like go all over the room if you want. Excuse me, need a little drink. Yeah, I hate taking medicine, and I had to take some medicine. Yeah, see, like this is animations. It's a little dated, but it's from 2000. So we're looking at 23 years later. Ooh, spooky. In 2000, I was a sophomore in high school. Let's see. Humans are homeless. All right, brother. Yeah, this is a great movie. I recommend watching it. It's on Prime. Maybe it won't be tomorrow, but it is right now. So movie suggestions. We did do side by side. I'm gonna post that soon. We did Nope and No One Will Save You. I really dig Nope. I thought that movie was great. I was like, this movie's so fun. Jordan Peele, keep going. There was no message there. That was just a great thrill ride. And it also has Keith David. And I met him this past year. I was lucky. How'd you get the Frank over the beans? Don't get the beans over the Frank. But yeah, this movie, Titan A, is cool. So I got that because that led me to the characters, That led me to, hold on, let me go back over here. Screen share. So that led me to like, oh, who's in this movie? Who's in the movie? I like that because, just, sorry, like Roger Jackson, the guy of Ghostface is in it. I don't know how to burp, and I got a burp stuck in my throat. Like Jim Cummings, oh, Tigger, and Pooh, oh, bother. Hey, Bear. Yeah, Roger Jackson is the first alien voice. Nathan Lane, that's good. So where did we go? Where was it? Where was his name at? Let's see. Because this is kind of like trippy that there he is right there, Charles Rocket. He passed away in 2005 at 56. I forgot he was a dad in Hocus Pocus. He had quite a few like roles. He did some things. He was also in Dumb and Dumber. He was the main villain in that movie. So that's where he sticks out the most. But he was part of SNL, and we all remember my friend, the late Kyle Thornton, my ex coworker. That was a filmmaker that passed away last year. He would tell me the story because he would always like, oh, Lauren Holly. He would always tell me the stories about like Hollywood and stuff because he lived there for so long. I think he lived there for like almost 20 years, and he had a bunch of stories of just a bunch of celebrities and stuff. So he knew all this. He was like he was good for it. He knew all this stuff. Is that Penelope Cruz? Is that you, Penelope? Dwight Yoakam and Karen Duffy. No, kind of looks like her. But he had told me all these stories, and he had told me about the full Jeff Daniels. He had just told me this story about Charles Rocket, and he said that guy deleted himself because he what do you call it? He did a slur word because he used to do the what was it called? Like his weekend update and on SNL, and he lost his so there he is the dad. And he lost his job on SNL. He did a bunch of sketch. There he is. He's a stand-up comedian as well. So he was only on SNL for like a year and a half, maybe, I believe. But he did a lot of. He was an actor, this is Earth Girls Are Easy in 1988. Jim Carrey and Damon Wayans. Jeff Goldblum. What movie is this? Earth Girls Are Easy. He plays the doctor. But apparently he wasn't doing well, and then when you read it on the internet, when you Google, he said he used to travel from addiction and he was depressed, and it sucks, and then ironically my friend, he went. So I think it's okay to process things, and I really don't want to make this show emo a lot, but I don't know, I was just wondering. I was going through this, I was searching it, and sometimes my rabbit holes are just people's stories sometimes, or I find them quite, because they said he slit his throat. That's like crazy. Like he did to himself. Like it's like wow, he went for it, and they found him in a country like a field by his house, in like Connecticut or something. But that, hearing that story and then googling it and watching it and just being like, oh man, comedian, an improver, like a sketch guy, like that you don't want to go that way, but a lot of them do. I want to get back on stage. I want to start doing more improv. I want to start writing more. And I've been doing it a lot. I've organized a lot of the stuff. Just being sick sucked. It was weird. I had to like stand still, like hit a brick wall. I just couldn't, like, I had to sit on the bed. I lay in bed all day for 2 days. I didn't eat for 2 whole days. I just felt good just sitting there watching movies. I watched a lot of basketball too. My brothers got me into basketball again. And like I mean it's not as bad as it was, but it still sucks. But I can't we're gonna watch some college games soon. But it's just entertainment, right? But I enjoy like watching like movies that are just well made, I guess, or just even just tell a story. I'm starting to understand like just cinema in general. Like it doesn't have to be as long as I get the story or understand what's going on. Because it's pretty cool too that I let my son watch stuff and like mute, and he tells me the story, what's going on. Like I don't know. I think it's fun. Spending time I love spending time with my son and just teaching him and him learning. He's very smart. He's very very smart. So I'm happy that that's rubbed off, and he's as smart as his mom and his dad. Smart ass. So that's good too. I like having that. I was able to pass that on. But, you know, so anyways, I did say that I did want to talk about some little things, but Matthew Perry, like they said that he was I don't know, I haven't looked into the story. I'll do a story next time and talk about it. But they said that he was found in his jacuzzi. He had a stroke and that he drowned. And I don't know if you've ever drank in the jacuzzi. It's a really bad idea. I do not recommend that. Something about the air bubbles and just your body, and then the way your alcohol breaks down. It just does it so fast. You can get drunk like this, and you can pass out. One time, I saw it with a buddy of mine one time when I was younger in college. I was younger. A good buddy of mine, we just left him in there. We were drinking all day, and he went to jacuzzi to go drink, and we just left him in there, and he was dipping away, and we're like, is this guy falling asleep? And he just dozed off. He didn't even realize he did it, and he was just like, oh man, this jacuzzi is messing me up. But it's like, and then I've seen other parties I've been to where people were drinking, girls too, were getting like that because it was just, so you got to be careful. But I haven't looked at too much into it, but the fact that he was struggling with his addictions and his demons, and he had a lot of it's like growing up, I was told that either you watch Friends growing up or Seinfeld. I was a Seinfeld guy. I didn't watch too much Friends. I guess I couldn't relate or something. I was like, I don't know, Seinfeld was I mean, they're both in New York. Like, I didn't grow up there, but and I wasn't in my 30s. But it was just watching Seinfeld was hilarious, and I just thought everything. Understood everything. I just got it. I just understood what Seinfeld was about. And then, but Friends, I was like, but the character. But I think about Matthew Perry. I started thinking about his movies. So he was like the whole 9 yards, the whole 10 yards. And those are funny. What's the other one? I just did with the Salma Hayek, Fools Rush In. That's a good one. Also, he was in not Almost Famous, Almost Heroes, and that's the one where him and that's Chris Farley's last movie, and he plays just like a journeyman or something. I forgot what he plays, but it's just they go on this journey and they have a good time. I mean, they have a good time. It's just a funny, like Eugene Levy's in it. It's just a funny story, but those are the movies like I remember Matthew Perry being in. He was in a lot of different little things too. But at those times, he was just kind of like, especially like the whole 9 yards. He playing like that, just suburb guy. That was fun. Yeah, it's fun to sometimes just play a very straight character. Um, but yeah, people handle their own things. I haven't drank since my high school reunion, and I've kind of didn't realize that been sober on that part, and I didn't realize that it was gonna just bring more health benefits. I mean, you know about it, but waking up without a hangover is pretty fun. But you know, what was I gonna say? I'm also gonna be on for a little bit today, so it's just Halloween. I want to go. I want to go scare people. Now, now everybody's already asleep in my neighborhood. But it was fun, playing a little. I'm watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and I was a rodeo clown today for my son was Mario, and I was supposed to be Luigi, but my costume didn't fit. I guy didn't pay attention. Adult. I need to get the adult large, not the kids large. My defense, that one had a huge discount, so I was like, oh, well, this is gonna work. I didn't see the size. I mean, I did see it, but I was like, ah, this is not. I didn't say boys. I just said large. No, I probably did say boys. I didn't pay attention. But yeah. So I was a rodeo clown. That was fun. That was cool. Like I like that. I like doing that. That was cool. I was able to keep around, be character, stay in character. I was like, running around a lot. When we ran into a childhood friend of my wife's, and that was cool. And what was like it was her friend's mom actually, and it was cool. I had a lot of like. She asked me, "What have you been up to?" And I liked that I had been talking to her. I was like, oh, "I've been doing a podcast for 3 years," and I was getting a lot of pride in that. But then I realized, oh man, I gotta really like step it up now. I've been cruising, that's all I've been doing. I've been just giving what the world's been giving me, and throwing at me, and then just kind of just gets like a surfing thing, just riding the wave. But this year is going to be changed, and I want 2024 to be a lot different than 2023. 2023 has been, I don't know, when it got rough all of a sudden. It was going pretty good, and I just hit a wall or something. But it's getting harder. But I'm not gonna like let it put me down. I'm just gonna keep going. It just sucks. Like sometimes I just feel like it's like I don't know, it's too much, and you're just kind of like, ah, damn it. But I've been living my life kind of like a video game the last few years since 2020, and I've been getting it. Like it's like I'm just like stuck on a level basically right now, and it's like I'm trying to figure out this level, but it's just keep playing it, and you'll get past it. You might not even get past it like with all the coins and all the tokens and all the health and everything, but you'll get past it. So it's not that bad. I don't have it bad at all, so I'm not gonna complain. But I will say that life is kicking my ass. Decision making. I made some decisions earlier this year, and they're affecting me now. But I'm going to live with those decisions, so I don't care. And if it makes me have to work harder and work more, then yeah, I had to. But now I'm learning that I shouldn't be making those moves. I'm learning about investing a lot, especially time. Learning how to invest my time. And movies is something I love. I absolutely love movies. I have my own podcast studio now. Like it's pretty awesome. I have a buddy of mine named Reno, and we're shooting a podcast again. So he's been wanting to do. He came in here and he was like, "Oh, I want to do shows." So we're gonna do stuff. That'll be fun. Check that out. I wasn't planning to be out of commission for 10 days, but it happened. It hit me, caught up to me, everything. Honestly, I think now my time is starting to get a little bit. I'm getting my time back. So I'm like, all right, cool. I feel a bit more energetic. I feel better about myself. Like I feel like I don't know, being sick for almost like 9 days, 8 days, it sucks. Like it's like especially when like your body just aches. It sucks. I've just been sweating, and then also I just start just sweating, and then it just goes away, and then but I'm soaked with all the sweat. And it got cold, so I've just been like, ugh. But ever since we went trick or treating right now, I don't know. I got in a better mood. And I was like, I don't want to bring everybody down. I want to be in a good mood. So we went trick or treating, and I was just happy the whole time. And everybody was complimenting my son's Super Mario costume, and see, a lady was giving away Pokemon cards. I was like, what? What if Charizard's in there? She goes, well, it'll be yours. I was like, oh my god, can I have one? She let me have one. But that was, she was giving away. I was like, she's like, I want to give something different. I don't want to give candy away. I don't want kids don't eat candy. I go, you're right, they don't. But let me have all these Pokemon cards. Let me have some. I mean, it was already getting kind of late. It was like 7:38 or something like that. It was already dark, getting dark. So I was like, give me that Pokemon cards there. Oh, thank you for the people that were watching. Thank you. I can see who's in there. Check it out. Weapon X. I'm trying to always figure out like where am I in all this? Like where do I exist in this realm of internet and fantasy and all this stuff? I don't know. I don't know where I exist. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about, but I do know I'm supposed to be sharing things with you, and I've been doing a horrible job at it. But you just do it every year and you get practice and you get better. I'm pretty good at interviewing. I didn't realize that it's something I've been doing that. Like just cause I want to. And I see growing up, there weren't film classes not for a while in Texas, especially in Austin. I mean, they're expensive or they're just very generic. You couldn't really learn. I mean, they're better than nothing. I'll tell you that much. But like I have a lot of classes in me. Just there are broadcasting classes, or journalism classes I took. We had to take classes like um, journal like news broadcasting 101, news reporting 101, 1001. And then it's like, and then you just do it a lot and you start interviewing. But I'm always interested in stuff. I actually have a video of this guy had made at the trunk and treat, where the parking lot thing. This guy he had on display a RC trim or road lawnmower remote control. That's what the RC stands for. He had that, And I was like, holy crap. And I just started recording him talk about it a little bit. But I know he's like, I know I've been talking about this all day. Didn't really want to talk about it, but I was interested. But that's just me. That's the journalist in me that likes to be like, what's going on? Hey, you know what I mean? That's the guy that's the journalist in me that like is just intrigued. I don't know. I like learning, so I don't mind asking questions. And that's why I ask people, usually when I'm from get upset when I question them, but it's only because I'm asking. I like knowing stuff. A lot of people, or like some people do. I like, that's why I like a person that's like, oh, you want to know? Let me tell you something. And I'm like, cool. But what time is it? 10. It's already 30 minutes. I can do this show easy, but I want to get back to watching the movie. It's getting late. It's Halloween. I want everyone to have a good safe and Halloween. There's still an hour and 15 minutes of it. I'll watch a movie and go to bed with it. But yeah, I was like, I need to get back on there. That's why it's been on Tuesdays. My Manic Mondayz on Tuesdays. Because sometimes Mondays too. Monday is a very busy day for me. Like, I don't have time for anything. I should be able to do stand up on Monday nights and I can't. So I have to do open mics on Sunday. So we'll see where I end up. But I got to do open mics on Sunday and Monday, and I can't. I got to get up there. I want to get on stage. It's just something about me. Like, it's just calling me, and I got to figure it out. But man, all the writing I've been doing, it's just exhausting. It's so. So I was like, and then working, it gets tiring. Traveling too, but it's no excuses. You just keep going. But man, I do enjoy. I love theater, and I love going to like doing stand up. I like doing open mics. So I'm just an open micer, but it's gonna take years before you can be a stand up. But dude, it's fun. Like it's fun getting up there and talking and learning, trying to understand your audience or just people in general. And then also you can be honest all you want, but I want to learn how to tell jokes. So getting better at writing jokes and just telling them out there they suck at the beginning. They're gonna be horrible, and nobody's gonna laugh and get them. And then you're gonna keep molding them and going until you understand it better. But you got to go up on stage. You can't get good without going on stage. But oh yeah, this whole time I find it ironic that my buddy Dave Madison made a movie called Full Moon Fever. I've been wanting to watch, and I was gonna go up there to go watch the premiere this past Thursday on the 26th. But he had told me, no, I'll send you a DVD. Don't make the trip. It's just a little movie or whatever. I was gonna go, but I had this fever, so it's a good thing I didn't purchase anything. But looking at it now, I'm like, oh, it's ironic that I had a fever during the premiere of Full Moon Fever. And I'm hairy, so maybe I am a wolf. Oh, ow, ow, ow. All right, we'll go 3 more. We'll go 2.5 more minutes. We'll get to 35 minutes for this episode because I am exhausted. My eyes are shutting. Yeah, but check it out. I bought this book because I thought it was like a how-to book, but it's finding out that it's just like an appreciation book. It's called Masters of Makeup Effects: A Century of Practical Magic. Howard Berger and Marshall Julius. God, when my son met Greg Berger, the voice of Grimlock, he goes, "What's your name? Burger? Your name's Burger?" He just started laughing at me, and Greg Berger just goes, "Yep, that's me." Fangoria. Look at this. It's my turn to contribute, guys. So you don't think I noticed that? You don't think I feel I've been taking and I haven't been giving, contributing, and I know how to? But I've been working. I'm telling you, we're working on it. I got some projects coming in. I'm working. Is this Dan Winston? No, this is not Dan Winston. This is a Dick Smith. Oh, Joe Castro's gonna be proud of me when he finds out all this education I'm putting into this. I gotta show this guy that I know what's up, and then maybe I can meet those Chiodo brothers. Yeah, but check it out. Yeah, these monsters are awesome. Joe Castro is doing a $2,000 workshop on monster effects, and I would totally like to do that. What movie is this? Richard Taylor prepares to seal the birthing. Uric A is a sack filled with glycerin for a stand-up scene. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Oh, that's one of those monsters. Damn, that'd be weird to put that whole suit. Oh, but you don't feel anything. You're just in the suit. Yeah, you're just in the suit. Whoa, Eddie Murphy. That's where's the suit? That's Eddie Murphy. I was so trippy when I found out who that was. I was like, oh, my cousin told me, it's Eddie Murphy, right? I go, no, it's not. That's old man. He goes, no, it's Eddie Murphy. Cool. Let's see what monster makeup we make. Let's see if I can go to Walmart tomorrow or something. Maybe get some monster makeup. This would be kind of cool. I like having fun like that. I saw a face I did like 2 or 3 years ago with a bloody head. So I was like, oh man, I want to do that again. But all right, we're gonna get ready to go to bed. Monster makeup's cool. think it's cool to have it. Thanks, Scott. Got the old schiaffo. Oh, dude. All right, everybody. We got a little announcement to make. I do have shirts for sale. So I will make a post about that tomorrow, because for every shirt that I sell, a small percentage will go to angelsofandals.org, Scott Schiaffo's charity. And also, oh my gosh, I forgot the other one for Jenna Frank. It's called, do I have it here? Heroes. It's Toys for Heroes, or Heroes for Toys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to remember those. But it's I'll be setting a percentage of the sales, I think like 25%, and splitting that in half, so like 12 and a half, to the charities, because I think I like giving back. It's something about helping. You know, I was always someone that kind of had to do it for myself, but also learning from other people, and then people taking the time to help me out. And I don't know how to give back, but if I could financially help some other people out, then why not? So for every shirt that I sell, a percentage will be going to them. So I do have my links for my shirts. I'll be posting that tomorrow. And where is it? Is it right here? There we go. I have everything here. So I got my. Come on. There you go. I got my t-shirts right here. Where's my shirt? Is this here right here? Let me find it real quick. Sorry, I look so prepared for this. Excuse me. What did I do? Do you like our product range? Well, I got the shirts here. Sorry, I guess I need to go more to my store and see if I can find my stuff. Anyways, I got. Oh, here they are. So if we go to, well, I'll post it on the link tomorrow. But we do have my shirts for sale. So check this out. Oh no, not you. So here are the white ones, product view. So here we go. I got my Manic Movies. There we go. Look. I'm sorry, this is my Manic Mondayz. So I have all the like the t-shirts for sale. Here's the black ones. There's the white ones. Aprons. So I started a little shop with the spread shirt. So this is how I was gonna make my my apparel. So I'm gonna buy some stuff from here and then see how it comes out. I think it's reasonably priced. I like the prices that they have here. But I do have my Manic Mondayz, so support the channel, support your boy. Let's go do some wonderful things, and let's give back. I always was told you always learn you gotta give back, and I understand why. I totally understand why. I've always given back, but now I really want to give back, like help out. But this is cool. You got a white hoodie. I'll put more colors in there. Oh no, you can change the color right here. Check it out. Oh, I gotta put better shirts though. I can't just have these colors. I need to put more colors. I need to put but it'd be cool, support the logo. I don't know, I like that. Look, the logo's always, it's been a little bit of mix of everything. This is my Gen 1, so we'll see where we end up in the future. But it's a TV, cassette, VHS, frequency, the label to put, so you have everything, and then the bunny ears on top. So, and it's also a film reel, if you notice the the cassette, But that's me. My Manic Mondayz for Movies and Mental Health Meet. So try selling more of my products, and I just forget. I don't like coming in here and being like, buy my stuff. You need to sign my Patreon, do this. I'm like, I don't know how this works, and I always feel awkward like that. So yeah, this is a start for me. I was learning to make my own shirts, but it was taking me way too long, and it's a skill and a craft that I don't want to put the burden on. If you want me to make you a shirt, I'll make you a shirt for $35. It won't be the best, but I'll make it myself. But these are better quality and better made. So I'll buy one. I'll buy one this weekend when I get paid, and we'll see. We'll donate. But honestly, I'll definitely get one of these, and we'll get it like in a large. And yeah, see, it's just a little regular shirt. The new ones, it's still the same logo, but we'll figure it out. I like it. For starters. But yeah. So here we are. Remember, if you want to get a shirt, I'll be posting the link tomorrow. And I'll figure out how to get it going so we can start selling my t-shirts, and then we'll see what we do. We'll see where we go. We'll see where we end up. But remember, all the proceeds and everything will go to not all of it, but I'm saying a percentage. 25% will go to the charities that I mentioned earlier. And we'll have a good time. We'll We'll see. I got my movies I'm working on. I got some projects I'm working on. Not everything I'm doing is as a movie right now, but there are a lot of them that I do have a lot of build up, and I just want to make my independent stuff. So 2024 is either going to be a lot. I don't want a lot of the same. I want a little bit more just attempts of different things. I don't want to be doing any but people others movies where I have to like pay and stuff. I rather just if somebody wants to be in their movie, then ask me or pay me. But I don't think I'm good on the other part on the Indiegogo stuff. Maybe I'll do some other stuff like the FX class would be cool, and then maybe the being a creature in a feature, that'd be cool. But outside of that, I'm not really looking forward to doing anything else. But I just want to say they got some movies coming up, and we'll see. I got some shorts. I want to do sketch too, so we'll see who we can get. Who we get some sketch stuff with. Got some people I gotta reach out to tonight or tomorrow, and then see what we can do. But yeah, I do feel better though. Like yeah, dude, I was feeling like God, I hated being sick. Being sick for 10 days sucks. But yeah, I'm back. Didn't do a show last week because I was sick, and I'm back. And let's do the quote before we take off. In England, I'm a I'm a horror movie director. In Germany, I'm a filmmaker. In the U.S., I'm a bum. John Carpenter. This guy's hilarious, dude. I think this guy's like one of the best trolls of all time too. He has that quote right there that he just said, and I think that's amazing that he talks like very open like that. And what was I gonna say? I thought I had the interview here. Well, I interviewed him in 2021, but I didn't do too good of a job. I definitely fanboyed out way more than I should have. But yeah, there he is. It's Halloween, so in the spirit of being Halloween, we're gonna talk a little John Carpenter. I took a photo with him, and then I met him online, so just got to know him a little bit more and get like a signature. But Halloween is his time of year, and he made a good movie, in '78, and it's my turn to turn the favor and see if he ever sees. I'm making horror movies. I got 3 of them already. I'm working on. So, but I also got some other non-horror movies, and I have a lot of like, I don't know. I could write a lot of different random stories. We'll see where I end up with some of the stuff. But I got 3 horror movies I'm focusing on writing right now, and it's getting fun. I guess I'll start posting some stuff about it because it's fun when you post, and because also I'll forget and I'll just get stuck in work, and I don't want to do that anymore. Like I don't want work to be my everything. Being sick and then going to work sucks, and then going to work sick sucks. So I don't want to like do that shit again. Excuse my French. I don't want to do that again. So that being said, we're doing more of content creating and making some I don't know, John Carpenter stuff. See what we can create. I have a lot of books, a lot of experience, and a lot of time that I've used in the past to let's see if I can do something now. Like I said, if I can, I like doing stuff for my son. So I know I have a kid's book that him and I are kind of working on. It's just a joking thing, but I think we can really he wants to sell books. That's so cool. My son wants to make books and sell them. So I'll probably put that on my shop. And oh, sorry. But yeah, I'll be posting tomorrow about I got my apparel for sale now, and yeah, get that sold. And but my son wants to sell books, coloring or kind of graphic novels or something like that. I don't know. He points out my stuff. He goes, "Let's make this, Dad. Let's make that." And I can't not see a reason why not to do that with him. So let's do it. Let's have fun. My kid's very positive, very 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 positive. So where I'm like balanced, I'm super energetic, super positive, but I'm also very low and mellow and down. So I'm balanced. He's just tends to go, so that's good. Keeps us on our toes over here at the house and keeps us going. But yeah, I'm gonna look. I said I was gonna get off at 35, and it's almost 45 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So let's finish the show off on a good note, saying that Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great time. What is this? Whoa, we could do video backgrounds. I gotta see what this is all about. So let's go here. Then we go here. Tomorrow I'll be posting about my shop, and we can see what stuff you want to get. Where are you? There we go. So member proceeds are going to be going to a couple charities, and then all of it, 25%. But yeah, let's have some fun. Well, I'll see everybody later. I want to say Happy Halloween. I hope everybody had a spectacular time. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves and was safe. I had a great time. I think it was fun going around the neighborhood. It was actually our first year in Austin because we usually go out of town. and we go to like a smaller little city, and we just go and do that thing. And yeah, well, this time we stayed here in Austin. It was fun. Because I mean, I live real close to downtown, like it's not far at all, and so it's kind of more like the city. But then there's like a little neighborhoods we're at, so it's kind of cool. You can kind of just walk around, and everybody kind of knows everybody. So yeah, I live like in those tiny little neighborhoods, like in right outside Austin, South Austin. So it's fun to kind of be able to go outside and trick or treat with your kid. But all right, everybody, see you later. Have a good night. Take care.